two things: the hand positions, the hand postures, because I had some really amazing, kind of sensations and feeling with doing those simple, really simple practices. And the sounds, which I've done before, the sounds weren't new, but I think actually spending a little time with the sound, I had some, like, I remember having a real feeling of flushing out, which I'd never had before. So that was the surprise, I guess. Is there a favorite? It's really hard to pick a favorite because I like all of them. Yeah, but the surprise was probably the sounds and the hands. That was like the surprising.
I really loved the therapeutic application and learning all about that, and that bringing it all together. That's just really fascinating. I did really love the healing sounds as well. But just doing and learning all about the elements and how you can use them therapeutically. I don't know, that was just, I don't know, it's just been really life-changing for me. And like I said in one of the sessions, it's been like the best therapy I've had in years. It just had a really impactful moment on me of just learning about different people, about myself, just sort of going inwards more, personalities. I think that's probably been the most that I've really, really enjoyed, sort of digging a bit deeper in and just having more of an understanding of other people and also myself, I think.
I think the Wuji practice for me is, the most extraordinary of them all, in a way. I think that was, it was the beginning of my undoing, which sounds a bit weird, but so that for me was probably the most extraordinary feeling.
Wuji, 100% Wuji, because I think many of us have all this conditioning, all these traumas, all these things that are embedded within us without us even realizing, and sometimes burying them so deep because life just takes over, right? And we forget that there's these things that actually we do have to deal with them. And that's where I found Wuji so profound.
I guess it's got to be the Wuji, I think, for me, going back to just knowing that at this age you can go back and reset things, whereas you think I'm so entrenched in what I do. Well, I know I'm not really, but having that and knowing that that's what I can take forward.
The therapeutic application with the Wuxing, that I think is the standout part for me. And that was the reason why, not that I knew that this was coming, but it fulfilled my expectations of the course. And that for me, the interaction between them and how to bring that out into my teaching and also to apply it in my day-to-day life, I found absolutely fascinating.
Definitely toroids. And I find that if I'm in the kitchen and I'm cooking and I've got the radio on, some music comes on, I think, oh, I can do toroids to this. And the first time I did them, and I did them fast, it was just such a feeling, an amazing feeling. And of course, first impressions stick, don't they? So toroids I like the spirals now as well, because I'm more energy aware. As you come across your dantian, I can really feel the energy going through me now, whereas I couldn't previously, but I can now because I'm more energy aware. But out of Wuji, toroids for sure.
I quite like standing still and sort of, I like that, yes. I also like the hand movements. I also like the sounds, actually. So I do quite like all of them. I'm just trying to think, is there anything particularly stands out for me? What did I really like? Well, I like all of it.